Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time ever seeing me, my name is Rashanti and I'm so glad you stopped by. If you would like to say, there's a little red button down below, says subscribe, and a bell right next to it keeps you updated when I post. So if you enjoy my content, don't hesitate to click it. So guys, I had to make a return. I had to come back for Valentine's Day for the lonely women and men. I had to come back and I had to make a video. And if y'all hear something in the background, it's my mini fridge for my skincare stuff. Y'all gonna hear it. I'm sorry. But enough of them plug it. But yeah, this is not my like return, but I had to make a video for y'all for the lonely boys and gals. And we got we got something to sip on. This is pineapple juice, sparkling water, and some Tito's. Because that's the only alcohol I had lying around. I don't drink alcohol like that. Like, it may look like I drink, but I don't. And this is what I had around. So just what we're drinking on today. And it's already kicking in. I only drunk a sip. So I guess we're gonna make it a tradition to do the Reddit dating advice. Because I did that last year, so we're gonna continue this, little tradition. So I'm gonna get some dating advice today. And no, I don't have a Valentine. No, I don't have a Valentine. We're doing Reddit dating advice, so let's get on into it. So the first one I'm saying is how to get a boyfriend. Been single since literally forever. Let's get us some advice, from someone who had a boyfriend for so long. Let's give them advice. Okay, so she says, I'm 25, female, and have never dated before. I go to mall, coffee shops, restaurants, even to the gym, but never had experience of being approached by a man. Although I look decent enough without makeup and mid-size and doing everything I can to be healthy and fit, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I always wonder why I have a hard time finding someone to date. My parents try to reassure me that it's better to be single than have bad boyfriends, but all their advices make me feel even more lonely. Now that I'm older, I worry that I might become single for the rest of my life. The idea of being single for the rest of my life makes me even more lonely. I'm tired of online dating, more like online chatting. But they fizzle out in the end. What could I possibly do as a woman to get a boyfriend? Okay, so now I'm gonna let you know the dating pool is trash. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. That's the first thing I'm gonna put out there. And I actually wish I was in her shoes and never dated and just, never had to experience some of the things I experienced in relationships, because I've had terrible relationships. And the fact that she feels lonely and would want anything is bad, because when she gets in that first relationship, I used to be a girl like that, because I wasn't always this, showstopper. I didn't always look like this, and I always wanted to be in love, and I've always looked for love and wanted somebody to notice me my whole life. And when I got people to notice me, it was the wrong people, and I got my heart broken plenty of times, and I'm just traumatized from a lot of relationships. So I get her feeling lonely. It's like, I mean, you can feel lonely even in a relationship. So my advice on how to get a boyfriend is to just, well, online dating is a step, because if you're not a type of person who is like outspoken or social, then that might be the route. But I feel like it's just a waiting game for real. And it's just waiting, and mostly the people who haven't been in relationships, they usually find their one when they get in a relationship. So it's just a waiting game for real, and to really just have faith that you will find somebody perfect for you. And I don't think she needs to rush getting into a relationship at all, because men are trash nowadays. And yeah, my advice was just to try online dating, continue. She never knows she finds. And just being more like I don't know what to tell her about like in person, because men usually don't come up to women. Some men do, but they're the worst. So I wouldn't even tell you to take the men who come up to you, because they're the worst ones. So it's just a waiting game for real. And feeling lonely, you can feel lonely in a relationship, out of a relationship. So I feel like her parents are right. It's good to wait and see if that will happen. And being single forever seems scary, but in this day and age, it's kind of a lot of people's reality, even if they've been in a relationship. So yeah, I don't know if that was advice, but it's what I feel about the topic. So next, somebody posted this 11 hours ago. It says Valentine's Day is horrible. Hey, I know that's real. I know that's real. Okay, so let's read it. 26-year-old male here. I have nobody to date with tonight or to go out with. When I come home from work tonight, nobody will be there. Never had a relationship, unfortunately, and this day helps me remember how worthless my romantic life is. All week I am hearing from colleagues and friends about going for dinner tonight with their partners. All the photos I see on Instagram of happy relationships. What am I going to do tonight? Absolutely nothing. Like the past 26 years, I'm not worth a romantic relationship. I will never get a girlfriend. For most days, I can get over it more easily and move on with my life. But on Valentine's Day, it just all comes out and I get sad. I'm so done being alone and having nobody to share life with. It's not like I don't try. I use online dating apps for the past years without success. I went on many real life speed dates events without any romantic relationship as a result. There's just nobody for me and it makes me feel worthless. I have received a lot of Valentine's cards and roses since. I haven't received like a Valentine's Day card or roses since high school. When, where have you been? No, but Valentine's Day is a holiday that is very. We've made it such this big roses and cards and dirty sometimes things that we don't realize that it's centered on love and gratitude for being in love and sharing something with somebody, and it's beautiful. But the people who don't have that, it feels terrible, and like you feel sad and you feel like everybody's just in your face like, ha ha, I'm happy and you're not. That's how it feels. And sometimes you're just with people who are just terrible humans and they don't really think about you or consider your emotions or even try to give you a little rose on Valentine's Day, because they're piece of crap humans. And I've been in relationships and they have been like that. And as a girl who always gave 110% in relationships and getting nothing back, it sucks. So I would rather not have dated anyone and not received nothing than been in relationships and still haven't received anything. So I feel like at least you're not with a human who doesn't appreciate you. That's my advice. It's normal to feel sad and feel down that you don't have someone, but you're only 26, baby. You're still young and your person will come. That's a guarantee. You sound like a very sweet person and I feel like your person will come. You just haven't found the right fit yet. And you gotta try on different shoes until you find your perfect pair. And there's nothing wrong with that. The world is kind of crazy now, and it's hard to find somebody to really vibe with and match with and really matches your energy the way you want them to. And I get it, it's hard for me. And yeah, so it's better to be alone than be with somebody and not get that love and affection that you desire. So you're okay. And it's just a holiday. It'll pass and you're gonna be alright. Love. Okay, somebody said tips to not get attached too quickly and too hard. I find myself getting attached to people too quickly the moment they give me some attention. How do you guys deal with that? I I'm the worst. I'm the worst, and I'm probably the worst person to give you advice in this topic. But I'm gonna give you advice. How to not get attached too quickly and too hard. Um, I think the beginning of a talking stage or relationship, we get attached because it's new and it's fun and it's exciting and we have a crush and we're happy to be around them, and it's just fun and entertaining for that moment, and we confuse infatuation with feelings and attachment, or we just have a quick attachment issue, and that needs to be something you take to a therapist. But but yeah, some people just get attached quickly because of infatuation, and we're happy. And I feel like once you really see what type of person they are, the attachment will wear off. And I would say steer clear of being intimate with them. Because if you get intimate and and it's good, the attachment, the attachment's gonna go up, and you're gonna be stuck in that. So it's just the puppy love effect. The first talking stage or relationship, and it will pass. And if they're a terrible human, it'll pass quickly. But if they're a good human, I don't know what to tell you. I can't. I'm really not qualified in that topic because I fall quick and hard, and and I bust my lip and skin my knee every time. So I'm not really the perfect person to tell you this, but it's just infatuation and puppy love, and it'll subside. But don't be intimate with them. Do not. But maybe be intimate. Maybe it's gonna be bad. I don't know. I don't know. If it's good, it's over with for you, and I can't help you. It's out of my control at this moment. But yeah, it's just puppy love, and you'll get over it. You'll be alright. Or find some hobbies, get some hobbies, do something, take your mind off of it. You know. This says, should I be worried? Okay. So I recently started going on dates with this guy, and on the third day he kissed me just a little bit. He's a real gentleman, but ever since that one kiss, we haven't kissed. Mind you, we've been on a couple dates since that. Mind you, we've been on a couple dates since that we kissed. I've asked friends, and they say after the first kiss, they've kissed every time. He still seems interested in me, so I don't know what to think. Should I initiate the next kiss? Yeah, initiate it. I think that first kiss he initiated it because he's probably caught up in the moment, and he likes you. And if he hasn't went for it again, I think he's a little scared to be too much or try to continue to kiss you like that without your consent. Maybe he wants you to like take initiative and go for it and tell him, hey, I want this, so he can continue to do it more. That's what I'm feeling like this topic is. The situation is y'all are just confused, and he's not sure if he should do it all the time or if you're comfortable with that because y'all are just in the beginning stages. So I feel like you should tell him that, hey, I want this, or just initiate the second one and see what he does. And yeah, that's my advice on that topic. I thought it was gonna be something crazy. She said, should I be worried? Like, girl, if he still is interested in you, then ain't nothing wrong. If someone's wrong, he would have ghosted you. So yeah. Somebody said, clear my conscience. Okay, I, 30 male, asked a departing barista via letter out and didn't get a response. I thanked her for her excellent customer service, commented on her latte art, and provided a number to reach me if she's interested. I included a $100 tip, but I'm not sure if she took that as something else. I've been, the grammar is not grammar. I've been considered as I've been considered one as of her regulars. I've been considered as one of her regulars, and wanted to serve me one last time Throughout the recent weeks and months, I've felt maybe some interest in me, or could just be her being the nice person that she is. Or usual interactions are very quick on my order and brief. Thank thank after my drink is ready. I don't know. Oh, I'm am I, this is confusing me. I can't read it. I did not know or want to confirm if she was seeing anyone or dating. Please ease my mind. Okay, I'm sorry. It was just hard to read. Hard to read. I don't. Maybe it's my head. Um, I hate to break it to you, and I hate to tell you something. I don't know her, so this is from my judgment. But if someone has initiated asking me out and I don't respond, or I don't, you know, be like, yeah, or text them, then I'm not attracted to them and I don't want anything with them. So I just don't interact with them. And I've had that happen to me a lot in the workplaces as well. People would come up to me and ask me out, and I'd be like, "No, thank you," or just be like, they ask for this, I'm like, "I'm busy," and just being nice because I'm not attracted to them, but being nice is like a part of the person that she is. So maybe she's just being nice to you, but she doesn't want anything, or probably she doesn't want anything at all. Maybe she is attracted, but she doesn't want anything at all. And some people just don't want to date. Maybe they just got out of a relationship or not looking for anything or just trying to be to themselves. So that's, if they're not initiating that flirtatious or interest back, then they don't want it. That's what I'm thinking. But you know what? Like, if you really want this, ask. And if she gives you her, and if she rejects you, take that rejection. If she gives you a chance, take that chance. That's that simple. Consider your mind at ease. This one says first date. So I haven't gone out on a date in a long time. While with a while with the girls, so this is kind of my plan. Ladies, let me know if this is solid or bad or meh. So, planning to take her to a brewery to drink a little, break the ice in a casual setting, and eat some overly priced truck food. That's always surprisingly good. If the vibe is good and we're clicking, then probably take her to Whiskey River Country Dance Club after. My brother and his wife are going to be there along with my cousin, whose small world here is friends with the girl. She told me that she doesn't really drink much, like 2 beers maybe, which is fine by me since I'm a huge drinker. I'm not a huge drinker either, but we'll probably have like 3 or 4. And initially, she did mention the dance place before we first started texting. So, what do you think? I think that's terrible. I think that's a bad idea. And listen, I don't know if she likes, so this is me. It's a first date, and if y'all know each other and you know that she likes to do this stuff, then by all means do, you know her, do what you want to do. But as a perspective of a girl who's going on a first date with a dude, I would like to go to a dinner. And I would like to talk to this person and get to know this person. And if y'all already have been through the talking and get to knowing each other on the phone, then your plan is maybe the best option. If y'all haven't got to broken that level of talking to each other and knowing things about each other, then I would say go on a date, a little dinner, and then after take her to like the dance place and ask her if she wants to go to the dance place, and then y'all have a little dance after. And I feel like that is better than just taking her to drink, or she's not a real drinker. Take her on a dinner date, talk, conversate, get to know each other, and then after that, ask her if she would like to partake in drinks and dancing, and then take her to get drinks and dancing. And yeah, I feel like that's for a first date. Take her to dinner and talk to her. Like, the things you're doing is not gonna really, create that bond for real. So you really have to talk and get to know each other, and not alcoholed up to have a conversation with somebody. So yeah, you should be able to have a conversation without the push of liquor. So yeah, if you know her, by all means, do what you want to do. That's just my advice. That's my opinion. So yeah. Okay, somebody said, should I take this hookup personal? Will it boost my confidence when I date someone seriously? 29 male here. I have a crush on this 20-year-old from my gym. Side eye, side eye, side. 20, you almost 30. A 20-year-old? I'm 22 and I wouldn't even date a 20-year-old. You're 29. 29? Why are you looking at a 20-year-old in that light? What are y'all even gonna conversate about? What do y'all even got to talk about? What? Okay, what do y'all even have to talk about? Like, a 20-year-old girl. Okay. He has a crush on a 20-year-old girl from gym. We've been talking for a month now. I can sense that she's expecting me to take it forward. We follow each other on Instagram. She called me yesterday and started asking about my relationships. When she confirmed I'm single, she asked if I do hookups. I said no, and then eventually I had to admit I'm a virgin. That that just that shot me. That that hit me like a brick. A virgin? Wow. Okay. No, that's good. That's great. That's great. That's great. It's surprising to see a 29-year-old male as a virgin. You're one of the good ones. She kind of reacted, but yeah. Now I see the 20-year-old 29 working. Never mind. Sorry, I judged you. Sorry. I see it working now. You don't have much experience. She probably has more experience than you. No, I'm not talking about the girl though. She asked about hookups. That's why. So okay. So she kind of reacted positively about it, like always. Conversation ended after a while, awkwardly. But now I'm thinking if I should consider her proposal. I was imagining dating and intimacy with her. So hookup sounded disappointed / overwhelming. I think I'll feel guilty if I do it. I always argued that sex could follow organically after love, but neither love happened to me nor I was desperate for it so long. But I started to self-doubt if I'll be good at sex if I ever get into a relationship or marriage. Lately, I thought I better test myself out. Should I consider this opportunity, keeping aside the idealistic boundaries I put for myself to mask my fear of failure? Do not do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. You seem like a sweet, well-rounded man, and to still have your virginity at 29 is commendable. Like, that is something that I praise with high hands. That people who still have it at ages of like past 25, y'all are soldiers. Y'all are very commendable, and it's something that I wish that I still had hold on to at my age. But yeah, I feel like you're well-rounded, you're sweet, and you know what you want. And for a girl to come into your life and persuade you to do something that you don't want to do is not okay. Because if that's the only thing she's looking for, then she doesn't need you. And if you want love, then you should find someone who's looking for a relationship and not a hookup. So yeah, I feel like you should keep it and wait till you find someone who's really willing to really take you seriously. And that's my advice. And don't do it to try it out, because it might be the worst thing you've ever done, and it might ruin your confidence if you don't really know what you're doing for real. So, yeah, that's my advice. Keep it and wait till you find somebody who wants to take you seriously. So, why does it always feel like an interrogation? Why does it always feel like an interrogation? Whenever I talk to girls, I don't know why it always ends up feeling like an interrogation, and then the conversation just dies a bit after. What am I doing wrong? What can I fix? Are they just trying to get to know you? They're asking questions to maybe get to know you better and know what you're about before they even consider being in a relationship with you. It is very essential for women to ask questions to men that they don't know, because you really don't know their characteristics and who they are as a person. So asking questions could possibly save a woman in those situations. And if they're just asking stupid questions, then they're just wasting your time. But if they're asking a question to get to know you and know your personality and know who you is as a person, then that's just protecting themselves and learning about you before they even take the steps of dating you. So that's what it is. And if you take it as an interrogation, then you're probably the bad one, the bad guy. Because they're just trying to get to know you. Interrogate back, ask questions back, have questions that you want to know from her. That's probably why the conversation dies, because you're not responding and giving her a conversation. You're just thinking it's an interrogation. So respond with questions back, interrogate back, put it back on the person. So yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do 2 more, and that's gonna be the end of the video, because yeah, so we're gonna do this last 2, and that's gonna be the end. So this is, does she like me or am I being delusional? That's it. I've known this girl for months. We sit next to each other in class, so naturally we have become acquainted that way. We have playful teasing. We have a playful teasing dynamic. She always asks about my crush, find excuses to touch me, and laughs at all my jokes. We make a lot of eye contact, and boy, she really stares into my soul. It's magical. We sit close, and she often teases me. She talks about my past, so I can say it just as she has apparently been stalking my reposts on TikTok, and asks who knows what about me. She flirts with me, but has a boyfriend. But I believe it's more casual. But it's more of a casual friend group team relationship. 16. At the gym, she pulls faces, races me on the treadmill. In the pool, she swims in my way and asks me stuff and teases me, saying, why are you following me? Why are you still here? With a smile on her face like her. But I'm unaware if she sees me as more than a friend or just as boy best friend. She always been hands on. Always ask me personal questions. Helps me help me apply for jobs and work experience and lessons. She really finds me funny, like bawling at things I say. Whenever I see her, auto smile turns on. Well, she couldn't be more clear if she was a glass window. She could be more clear if she was literally a glass window. She likes you, and she's young, and she probably doesn't like the boy she's with anymore, and she finds you intriguing, interesting, and funny, and she likes you. That's clear as day that she likes you. Ain't no girl just gonna sit here and do that to a boy best friend. You basically like sis. Like, we gonna joke and talk, but asking all my personal deep questions is, iffy. But yeah, I feel like she likes you. That feels like very like you. That feels like something that I would do. So I feel like she likes the person, and yeah, that's what I feel like. I don't think you're being delusional, because all that shows, if she doesn't, I don't know. It feels like she's leading you on to me. Or maybe she's just a flirt. Some people are just a flirt, and they like to flirt with people. So it could be that as well. So, but I feel like she likes you. So that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm sticking with, and that's what I feel like. And she can be more clear than glass, as she does. So Yeah, that's, I don't know. You might have to wait till she initiates the telling you, because I don't know how she gonna react if you try to come on to her. So I feel like you just gotta wait it out. That's what I feel. Okay, somebody says, do you share your social media before meeting? I'm 32, female, been on dating apps for a while, and sometimes when I'm in the chatting stage, a guy will ask for my Instagram, but before we've even talked about meeting up. I personally don't want to follow a stranger on social media before we met, so many dates don't lead to anything, and then you have to decide to stay following a random person or choose to unfollow. I live in a pretty small city, so I'm bound to run into people at some point after dating them. Also, my Instagram is not private, so not that hard for people to lurk me before meeting if they wanted to. I'm curious what others are doing out there. Are you following people you don't know on Insta? I mean, I think people ask for your Instagram when you're on dating apps because they really want to know it's you. Because some people do that to make sure you're not being catfished, and they can interact with you on your social media and realize that it's actually you and not a fake person if you haven't met. So that's why people tend to say, "Let me get your Instagram." I guess that's what I do. You know, if you don't want to be a string, if you don't want to be catfish, and that's basically what they do. But it's just to get to really know what they're about before you even meet them, so you realize if you want to meet them or not. And I feel like that's also a good tactic to know them before meeting them, because maybe you're meeting someone crazy. You know, so knowing their social media beforehand, I think is very essential now, because you never know. And if you're going off something blindly, it'll be more meeting them on in person type of deal. You've already been around them. You already know what their vibe is, and you know they're not crazy. But having their social media beforehand really gives you a rundown on who they is as a person, and see who they're surrounding themselves with, see who they follow, see what their politics are. You can see a lot of things from what they follow and do on social media. So I get that's just, I feel like it's more of a like precaution before you meet each other in real life. And yeah, you can unfollow them. It's your Instagram. You can unfollow, follow whoever you want to. Like, it's your page. Does it matter? Like, I don't know. I think people take it too seriously, because I'm unfollowing you. You know what I'm talking about? You get out of my page, and I will remove you from my following because I don't need your follow. Yeah, I feel like it's a safety data precaution if you're doing the online thing. This is in person. So I feel like that's what we do nowadays in the new age of technology. But yeah. That's what I think. So yeah. Okay, it says my ex-boyfriend, male 23, and I, female 22, have been in a short have been in a sort of situationship. We broke up last year after our 9-year anniversary. It was my fault. After my mom passed away, I went a little crazy. All of a sudden felt the need to go out, and I had a moment when I doubted wanting to be with him. We had been together since we were kids, and I got really scared and felt trapped. We broke up and went no contact. He moved out of the state and then recently moved back less than a year later. Ever since he came back, we've been hooking up and hanging out. Not texting every day, but texting often. He spends the night as well, and we fall asleep on the phone majority of the nights. I don't know if it's because Valentine's Day or what am I feeling or what I am feeling, a constant need to ask him if he's seeing anyone else, but I can't stop thinking of it. But I'm also afraid to find anything right now since we're still taking our time apart and healing. I don't want to rush into anything too soon and mess up a great thing. What should I do? Baby, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's taking advantage of the situation, and or maybe he just wants to be with you and doesn't know if you're ready to be in the relationship that y'all were in. And I don't know, because y'all seem very lovey-dovey, so I think he likes you. I don't know if he's scared to get back in a relationship and you break up with him again and he should just try to detach himself but also still be with you. Or, the same on your end and it's just a confusion on both your ends. And I think y'all need to just talk it out and ask what you are, and yeah, just go from that. Because I feel like if you're the one who initiated the breakup, most likely he still likes you. So yeah, and just ask, and yeah, that's what I feel. Because he wouldn't be here if he hated you or didn't want you. So yeah, just ask what it is, and like y'all just in a miscommunication, don't really know what's going on. Because the situation that y'all had and the situation that you've been through, I think he's scared to really like push on the topic or make you feel like you're trapped again. So yeah, just talk it out. And if you want to be in a relationship again, tell him. And if he agrees, then you're in a relationship again. If y'all want to stay the way y'all are and keep it in a situationship, keep it the way it is. I have no room to judge. But I feel like it should be talked out if you're confused or wanting more out of the situation than you're getting. So yeah, that is my advice. That is the last advice of this 2025 Valentine's Day. I hope I gave y'all some good advice, and I like this tradition, and I think it's very fun to give dating advice on Valentine's Day. And yeah, for the singles, y'all, cheers. We're going to get through it, and for the singles, happy Valentine's Day, and y'all deserve all the gifts on the planet. Period. But yeah, I'm a little tipsy, as you can tell. So, but yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I hope y'all enjoyed, and this is the end of the video. I love you, but you already knew that, and I will see you when I return. And I just wanted to come back and make this video for y'all. So yeah, bye.